Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and looks like I'm going back into this game. This is Final Fantasy Tactics, if you hadn't guessed already. If not, this will probably convince you. Alright, as you can see, there's no little numbers or content patch or anything on there. It's just Final Fantasy Tactics by itself. Now, funny thing is, I can actually go back to the saves I already have and just go through with the patch I had, the regular patch. Oops, sorry, wrong button. So, let's see. So yes, I have all my old saves here still. But I'm not going to risk bugging out the game or anything like that. We're going to start a new game. So that way you guys can see the difference between the original game and the content patch. And it'll also give you guys more opportunities to decide things. So, let's go ahead and get this started. I am at oh, sorry, I can't pronounce anything. I'm Alazlem, a scholar of ancient Atlas history. Yes, I'll be rereading all this. Have you ever heard of the Lion War? It divided Atlas in two. It divided Atlas in two over who would be the successors of the throne. It ended with the appearance of a young hero named Delita, or Jerk. Everybody living here knows this hero's tale. But we also know that what we see with our eyes alone isn't necessarily the truth. Here's a young man in tight pants. He is the youngest son of the noble but beloved pillars of knighthood. There's no record of his playing an active part in history, but according to the Dore report released last year, concealed for many years by Church, this unknown man is the true hero. The Church claims he was a blasphemer and anarchist, the root of all evil. Is this the truth? Won't you join me on a journey for the truth? As long as you don't have an awful last boss. Before that, please tell me your name and birthday. You mean the name of this guy, because that's the name you go with. So yes, we'll stay with Ramza. Yes, and once again, it's making some weird sounds. Sorry guys, there's that weird sound. Give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what caused that. So yeah, you can go ahead and see this cutscene again. The only cutscene in this game, unless you're playing the redone version or whatever it's called. I think it was called War of the Lions or something. But yes, we'll be playing this without the patch, so it's going to be a lot easier on me, thankfully. But that also means you guys get to pick classes and not worry about screwing me over, at least not too much. But as I mentioned before, I will be rereading all the dialogue. There's still going to be some graphical glitches, as you probably noticed when I skipped the cutscene. It's it should only be with the sort of cutscene text type stuff that's going to have an issue. But the character sprites bugging out shouldn't be an issue as well. The character sprites bugging out was due to the patch, so it should be fine in this version. And yes, I am playing on an emulator for those who don't know. And yes, I own this game, so leave me alone. I also own 2 PS2s, so there you go. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll show off the initial fight again. This one will hopefully take as long, because it's going to be a lot easier than compared to the patched version. And then I'll immediately be able to go into the first battle. Because I want to get that all taken care of so you guys can vote on characters like you did before. Alright, Tollborn Monastery yet again. God, please help us sinful children of Agrias. Wow, there's no glitch. Princess Avilia, let's go. Just a moment, Agrias. The guards have already arrived. Princess, don't give Agrias trouble. Please hurry. What's going on? It's been nearly an hour. Don't be rude to the princess, Gafgarion. Is this going to be alright, Agrias? This is an urgent issue for us. So there are rude knaves even among the Hakuten? I'm being more than kind to the guard captains here. Besides, we're mercenaries hired by the Hakuten. I'm not obliged to show respect to you. What? How dare you? Enough. Let's go. Go with God. You too, Simon. Lady Agrias, the enemy. Prince Galtana's men. What one must do to make money. What, Ramza, you have a problem too? I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. That's right. Well then, let's go. Oh god. Alright, here we go again. I think, what, it took 30 minutes to do this fight before? The Crest of the Black Lion. What's wrong with, Prince Galtana? He's such an idiot. Does he want to start a war? Knave, there's no point in resisting. Just give us the princess, or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever. Fool, only idiots attack head-on. Leave this to us. We can't make money that way. Rad, Ramza, follow me. Okay. Same thing as before, defeat all enemies. Kill them all, don't leave any survivors. Nonsense, there's no need to kill them. That's just what Galtana wants us to do. Just let him go. That's impossible. Alright. 100% hit chance. So yes, knight abilities in the original game, as I mentioned before, do not cost any MP to use, and they have 100% hit chance, making them rather overpowered. Not too bad though, but they are pretty overpowered. Now, not much to notice about these guys. We now, instead of having marksmen, we now have archers, and archers have charge instead of think it was, I don't remember what the move was called. I think it was just called marksman. And the knight doesn't have much. He only has battle skill and charge. He doesn't have counter. He doesn't have move hit point up. He doesn't have, you know, auto potion or anything ridiculous like that. And just like us, we have guts instead of the usual abilities. We also these spears wishing to destroy the target takes by double that amount. They've changed some of the abilities. For one, Ramza has the ability to yell, which increases his speed. It's one, a lot of the abilities in the patched version took out the ability to increase your speed, because increasing your speed in this game is rather ridiculous. But Ramza can increase his speed. And also the wish spell that Squires had, I believe originally revived people, and this one is you sacrifice your HP and you give double that amount to a friend. It's not that useful. And then there's of course dash, which just allows you to, what dash does is it's a weak attack, and it has, I believe, a 100% chance to hit, and it does not trigger things like counter. So the only reason you use dash is so you don't get hit counter-attacked. So there you go. That's about it. And I don't have any way to attack, so I'm just gonna... Actually, what I can do is just yell. 100% chance. 100% chance. Wow, it's a 100% chance? I thought it was lower than that. I thought I had a chance of miss. So yeah, if you stack things like speed, it can be pretty awesome. Stasis Sword, 100% chance. And Stop, I believe, still has like a 20% chance of proccing. So, I did say it's kind of overpowered, but as long as you're not using Orlando, Agrias' sword attacks generally aren't that powerful. Oh, Throw Stone. I don't remember if Throw Stone was in the original or not. Or sorry, not the original, the patch version. Okay, what that person is doing is essentially building up charge. The way charge works in this game is it's very similar to Time Strike, but there's multiple levels. There's charge 1 all the way to like I think like 15 or something like that. The higher the charge, the more damage it does, but the higher the charge, the longer you have to sit there charging. You can use it with physical attack as well. It's not that it's okay. I mean, it allows you to pump up your damage, but it's very boring for archers, because that's all they get. And also, since you're charging, you become vulnerable to attacks. So you charge +1. So it does a little bit more extra damage. A lot of times, if you have nothing better to get, you'll usually get pick up charge, just so you can pump out a little bit extra damage. Assuming you're not a caster, of course. I'm not sure if the if the patch affect the AI any, but quite frankly I think it's more due to the fact that there's not very many options. You don't have to worry about things like Heartache Strike anymore, or the ability that does Oil and Blind, because none of that happens here. Dead. I can attack you. Wish I had freaking... If I did dash, it does less damage, but it's a 100% chance, and can't be countered. Critted, okay. Now, there's actually a challenge in the original version, well, you know, this version of the game, where people try to lose this battle. And it's not easy, because with Gefgarion and Agrias, they can pretty much take on most of this stuff by themselves. Oh, he blocked. But, as I mentioned, you guys will be able to pick the classes. I will include a link to a wiki site for the original, since there's going to be a lot of changes. So, for those who are not familiar with the game. Also, if you, there's going to be a lot of monsters not available anymore, if you guys want me to be a monster class. So I can't be things like Cactars or Tomberries, because they're not in the original game. But if you do want me to play a certain monster, feel free to let me know. I'll try to get it, but it'll probably be a lot later. Also, if you want me to play a character like Agrias later on in the game, spoiler for those who haven't watched my other playthrough, you do eventually get... Oh, excuse me. You'll eventually get Agrias. So if you want me to pick up characters like them, feel free to let me know ahead of time, because I may go with just 4 people, simply because majority of the beginning of the game is you can only use 4 people, and then I can just pick up Agrias. But that's really just up to you guys. If you want me to just have 5 standard party members like we did before through majority of the last playthrough, by all means let me know. I'm just throwing out all the options for you guys. Okay, let's see. Can we do anything with you? And you're still defending. There's also going to be differences in items and all that junk. The crossbows no longer have double hit. Katanas don't have double hit anymore. Thieves no longer have 100% hit chance. Thieves no longer start out with concentrate automatically. So there's a lot of differences. I'll try to explain them as I go. My advice is to go ahead and just look at the wiki, kind of review it, and just pick what you want. If it's a class that's like a high tier class, like Dancer or Samurai, I probably won't be able to get the class. I'll work towards it, but I'm not going to grind for it, simply because if I grind I'll be over-leveled. I'm going to try to stay even with the level till about the end of the game, when I actually have to go and do the deep dungeon. So that's generally the idea behind it. This fight's actually taking a little longer than expected, simply because a lot of these guys have item, and none of my NPCs are focus targeting at the moment. But it's not a big issue, because both Gafgarion and Agrias can use their Holy Sword and Dark Sword abilities an infinite amount of times. Okay, take you out. But as I go, I will show off the classes and what the original has, because there's actually quite a bit of differences, as I mentioned before, especially with the Squire, because the Squire isn't that good of a class, to be honest, but it does have a neat little support ability that I'm going to be picking up on everybody to make my life a little bit easier. All the flavor text is generally the same. The only difference, of course, will be the fact that some spells are no longer existent, especially a lot of the wizard spells and priest spells, because the wizard spells and priest spells in the original game are actually kind of boring. It's standard fire, bolt, and ice. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, we won. Let go of me. Damn. Come here, be quiet. Why should I listen to you? What an annoying princess. Wait. Tough, don't blame us. Blame yourself or God. Jeez, what a dick. Oh God. Delita? You're alive, Delita, but why are you in Goltana's troop? Why? And once again, we will flash back and go to Chapter 1. After it lets me save, of course. Oh no, it doesn't let me save yet. Oh, there it goes. Now it glitches. Delita's name appears for the first time a year ago. Oh, sorry, a year before the Lion War. Many soldiers who returned from the war had no jobs, little money. Why does this always type it so slowly? and even less loyal to the crown. Many became thieves and rebels, plotting rebellion. Again. The royal family. God, type faster! Oh, it's like deja vu all over again. I get to complain about the slow text. At that time, robbery and murder were commonplace in Agrias. Many heroes and wizards came out of there, and Garland was no exception either. There we go. Chapter 1. The Meeker. Alright, Military Academy's Auditorium. I heard another wagon bound for Agrias was attacked. Must have been the Death Corps. Something's starting. Know anything, Delita? No, but I can guess. What do you mean? Prince Larg's coming to town. Prince Larg? Why? Not only Larg, but Marquis Elmdor of Limberry, too. That's news. It's not an official visit, is it? There are danger zones everywhere in Agrias. The Hakutin Knights are in full operation, but suffering from a shortage of men. So they need us cadets. Everyone fall in. You have a mission. As you know, barbarians are rapidly increasing here in Galleon. The traitors, Death Corps, detest the royal family, and we cannot overlook them. We will begin exterminating these traitors by order of our master. Larg's knights stationed at Agrias Castle and many other groups will participate. Your duty is to support the flank. Specifically, you'll go to Agrias and help guard it. Cadets, ready your swords. A gang of tortured thieves is trying to sneak into this town. We'll begin preparations now to keep them out of town. Come with me. This is the front line. This is the front line of operations. That's all. Prepare immediately. All right, I want to go ahead and do this fight. Yes, I'll go ahead. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Great, I'm not saving. That's okay. All right, we got. It doesn't really matter who we take with us. Some of these people are equipped with daggers, some are not, and daggers actually don't provide anything in this version. Yeah. There's no benefit of using a dagger over a sword if you have the option of using a sword. Usually daggers, in the patched version, daggers give you plus speed. In this one, it doesn't, unless it already had plus speed to begin with. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm just going to pick a bunch of random characters. We'll take, Also, in this version, Squires cannot use bowguns, so that's a thing. I'm going to go ahead and take people that are using swords, because why not? I guess we'll have to take one person that's... You know what? I'll take 2 chemists, because why not? I think chemists can still use guns. I don't think they can use crossbows. Anyway, Magic City Garland. In this version, and the original version, farming for crystals is generally not useful at all, so I'm not going to be waiting for crystals or drops or anything like that. What's this? Just a bunch of kids. What luck. Okay, all we have to do is kill these kids, then we can escape. Don't you worry. We'll kill every one of you. You're kind of outnumbered, guy. Conditions for winning, defeat all enemies. And of course we have our guest, Delita. I think he's just a normal squire in this version. Like, no adjustments. Not that it matters that much. Also, I think there are less people. I think there's only 4 guys here, and I think the patched version had 5 or 6. Oh, wait, never mind, there are 5. Okay, so we're good to go. Throw stone is just a really weak attack, ranged attack. Sometimes you can knock people back with it, which can have its uses, but for the most part it's kind of just a means to do some damage in the beginning, before you actually get better things like spells. Ramza, watch out, don't rush them. Don't patronize me, delete it, I'm also a Belov. Belov, the Belov family? So you must be cadets from the military academy, snot-nosed little nobles. Silence, surrender or die in obscurity. What can a bunch of kids like you do? A bunch of spoiled punks like you'll never beat us. Yeah. We get it. You're tough. You have dash, and apparently you have defend. I could pull up the stuff now. Yeah, as you can see, Squire doesn't have much anymore. We'll go over that later. Oh, you have throw stone. So you can knock people back with it. Hey, job level up. Doesn't matter. These people we're not going to use. I will make new characters. I'll hire new characters for the people that vote, so we can give them names. Equip change. Unfortunately, chemists don't have innate equip change, I don't believe, so, yeah, they're kind of useless. Also, in the original, I don't think we start out with as many items. I know in the patch version we start out with, like, one of everything, almost. And, like, start out with a power source or something. Oh, by the way, there are no power sources in this version, in the original. Okay, let's go over here. Job level up. You know what? I'm just gonna rush right for you, because I can do that. Okay, one down. Tearing into my chemist there. That's mine. Yeah, we start out with only a potion and an antidote. Well, start out with 5 potions and an antidote. Nothing too bad, really. Could be better. Guess I shouldn't have taken so many chemists, not that it matters. Yeah, he used dash simply because dash has a 100% chance to hit, you can't block it. Bye. Alright, I can't reach you guys, but I can reach you. Hey, Delita, mind helping? Thanks. Wow, you do more damage than us. Yeah, I kind of just isolated the chemist out of the equation. Yeah, I'm pushing my luck. I could attack from the side or from behind to get some better chances at finishing the fight, as it were. Or, you know, at least not have the 5% chance of missing. Oh, you're casting Wish? So, yeah, he sacrificed 10 of his HP and gave 20 to her. It's not really efficient in any case. It only has one range as well, so it's not that good. Alright, we're already just about done with this fight. We just kind of have to close in on the chemist over there. Okay, take care of that. Yay, job level up. Crystal. Should I even bother picking it up? It probably doesn't have anything on it. But I'll take it anyway. Why not? Yep, nothing. Most of the enemies you fight in this, in the original, don't exactly have very many skills. And supposedly there's only a 50% chance for each skill to actually learn it from a crystal, from at least what I've seen on the from one particular comment. Oh yes, this is gonna be a bother. Hey, another crystal. Delita, since you seem to do more damage, go ahead and finish this off, please. Thank you. Why do you continue committing acts like robbery? You wouldn't have died this way if you led an honest life. This video is probably going a bit long, so I apologize. Anyway, we get 2,000 gil, a mithril knife, a phoenix down, and a potion. Yeah, we get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and save properly this time. We'll go ahead and put this in slot 2. And we'll go ahead and just overwrite this save, because I don't care about it. There we go. Alright, this is your opportunity, guys. Go ahead and cast your votes. If you want to pick a class for Ramza, do specify that you're doing for Ramza. If not, the 5th vote that comes in will go to Ramza. Hopefully it'll be a decent one. For those who have already seen my other playthrough, you guys know that there are 3 situations where Ramza has to fight alone, or mostly alone. So do keep that in mind. Besides that, it's all you guys. I'll have a link below that'll show you the original classes, because there's some changes. Obviously, there's no sage class anymore. There's now the calculator, which I've never used, and I believe it's out. I've heard it's overpowered though. But if you want me to just pick your classes, if you want me to use monsters, let me know. If you want to use special characters, let me know, and I'll work with it. So, and by all means, this is going to be a lot easier than the patched version. So by all means, do fancy setups if you want, or if you just want to follow some specific theme. Just tell me a class, a gender. If you want a name, to name it, feel free. If not, I'll give it a name appropriate to whatever you've decided for the character. If you want specific skills, do let me know as well. I will try my best to get those skills as well. If the skills or the job classes you're requesting require a lot of grinding, I'll just try to work on towards that goal along the way until I have an opportunity to kind of learn stuff from that. So, I'll go ahead and call this here and let you guys get your votes in. The faster you guys give me votes, the faster I can continue this playthrough. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Final Fantasy Tactics, the non-patch version. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.